Joe, you over the years have been adamant that you do not tell these guys to take threes. Today you put up 125 points, taking only 28 of them. What does that say about what your offense can do and switch between the types of shot profile that it has?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we got to, versus the coverages that we're playing against, we have to take the shots that's there, but we're also playing against a team that really pressures. And I thought our speed, especially in the first half, I thought our guys handling the ball did a great job. I thought our bigs did a great job setting screens, but I thought we just combated their pressure by opening up driving lanes. Sorry. And just take the shots that are there. So that they were helping a little bit less at certain times. We got 39 layups, and, it's just a credit to, our ball handling, our screening, and our ability to kind of spread the floor and make the right play.
And, Anthony comes in, again, off the bench. He's in a nice little streak there. At a time, like he's getting more comfortable at a time where a lot of people are, the trade chatter noise comes up and his name just happens to come up organically. How do you guys kind of like avoid that, insulate him from that? And again, what does it say about him being able to kind of put that out of his mind and continue to grow?
We're not really looking to do anything other than just do our job every single day. We can't control anything. And since day one, he's done a great job controlling, what he can control and the most important thing. And every night he gets better and better. I thought he had a couple great rebounds for us. I thought his defense was good in the second half. The most important thing is just doing your job every night. He takes a ton of pride in that. He's competing at a high level. But I love the role that he's in because he come in and it's another guy that can play make for us, another guy that can score for us. Again, I like the fact that he takes pride in his defense. He wants to get better every night.
Joe, we've talked a lot about the pressure that Jalen's receiving defensively right now. Like, what stood out about the way Toronto guarded him in this one, and how is he still able to score 25, 30 when he's getting that extra pressure on him?
He had 8 and 7, so I thought he made great reads. To me, it's just about, regardless of coverage, making the right read, whether it's a 2-on-1. I thought tonight he got some easy layups in transition. He got 13 free throws, and that was a credit to our screening, our spacing, and our ability to drive some of their pressure. And he had 7 assists, and he had some potential assists too. But at the end of the day, you just got to continue to make the right read versus the 2-on-1, which he takes pride in, and he does it consistently.
And defensively, how do you feel like you fared against the way they attack, some of the backline stuff you talked about pregame?
I thought we obviously we had a good second half. I think the first half we gave up some in transition. I think we had like 10, 12 points in transition. Some of that came off some of the turnovers. But when you play against a team like this, the game's connected. We only had 10 turnovers, less than 10% turnover rate, which kept them out of transition. We kept them off the free throw line, and they got guys that could draw fouls between Quickly and Barrett. And so we were able to control kind of the things that lead to runs versus a team like this. And so, I thought it was good.
Joe, sort of in line with John's question, a lot of the margins you guys usually win, they won tonight. Like, they took a little bit more shots. They took more threes. You guys didn't generate as many turnovers as you normally do.
They didn't take more shots. You have to count the free throws.
Okay, so I was going to say, what did you guys do to still win despite not necessarily, like, the margins that have been common for you guys in a lot of your wins this year weren't there? Like, what were the different things that they did to combat that? And
we shot, it still helps to shoot 50% from three. You only shoot 28, you have to be able to do that. But we got to the free throw line, and we shot 39 layups, and I thought we did a good job keeping them off the free throw line. They only had 9 offensive rebounds, so it can look different every night. And at the end of the day, we just have to play to the scout from the standpoint of take away the team's strengths, and we can play different ways, as you've seen. And so we just have to continue to do that. But we got to the free throw line, we got 39 layups, and we kept them off the free throw line, and we kept them off the glass. And so all those things kind of add up.
Over the past several weeks, Joe, you guys have had the best offense in the league by a lot. And as you guys did tonight, you've done it in different ways. What do you think has been the biggest thing that's driven the amount of success you've been able to have over that kind of a stretch?
I think the most important thing is value in the basketball. If you could play the majority of the game, almost guaranteed to get a shot every single time, that's going to help your efficiency. There's so many things that go into that: our spacing, our screening, our ball handling, our execution, our reads. All those things go into making sure that we get a shot every time down. So it kind of starts there. And, I think just execution. I think the guys take pride in just learning. We weren't great in our execution last game. It was a point of emphasis today in shoot-around. I thought the guys did a great job of doing it.
And I know what your expectations were for this group coming into the season, so you're not surprised at the success you've had overall. But is there anything that has been surprising about the way you guys have been able to build throughout the year?
No. Nothing really. I thought knew what we had. I thought we had a great training camp. And I think our ability to continue to get better. And there's still plenty of time left. We have to get better, and we got to continue to grow. We got to continue to work on the details. So we're far from it, and we could play so much better.
Joe, 19 points for Sam tonight. Had the steal in the fourth quarter, led to a transition bucket on the other side.
That's more important than the shots.
What'd you see from him tonight in the boost he gave you guys?
He started, RJ Barrett's been playing well. Sam started on him, guarded him almost the entire game. To your point, most times RJ Barrett's in that transition situation. It leads to a foul or an and-one. Sam took a great angle, got a steal, kind of led to a play for us. Did a great job keeping him off the free throw line. I think everyone always sees Sam shooting, but his defense is top notch. And he has the ability to focus on a guy and take tendencies. And I thought he was great defensively tonight.
Joe, what's the kind of the chess match of responding to their adjustments? Like, teams are now starting to play Jalen different. They're forcing him to make plays. They're, trying to make him dribble and kind of into mistakes. Teams are running you off the three-point line. You can see the other teams reacting to what you've done. What's the next move, or how do you kind of respond to that?
Yeah, every game's different. So we don't know what it's going to be night in and night out. We just have to be able to execute. Jalen did a great job tonight finding 2-on-1s, making the right play. Whether teams run him off, he got 13 free throws. So he was able. To me, it's just having an understanding of what the game plan is and being able to execute that. And then also know the things that we have to do regardless of who our opponent is. There's always things that we have to do regardless. Like I said, we kept them off the glass tonight. Only 9 offensive rebounds. Didn't turn it over. Those things have to be staples. And then we just got to continue to know the game plan and work to execute it.
Is there any level of satisfaction with how you guys respond to losses?
No, I mean, I think not really. I never really thought about it. I like just every day the guys come in and we want to get better. I mean, we had shoot around today, film session, 30 minutes, got better. I like when we come in the next day and we can't tell that it's a win or a loss. That to me is my favorite. So can't really tell whether we won or lost, and that's important, over the course of the season. If we want to get better, it has to stay that way.
Joe, you mentioned valuing the basketball. Peyton Pritchard, I think, leads the NBA right now in assist to turnover ratio. How have you seen him just adjust to being like the starting point guard for this team, and how much of a role does he play in that, you guys having that strength?
Yeah, I mean, he's got an innate ability to the biggest thing is he knows when to keep his dribble, knows how to keep it. And that, to me, is the biggest thing. He knows how to keep his dribble. He knows how to get himself out of tough spots, knows how to make a play, can create separation if he gets below the free throw line, can score at all 3 levels. So he has a great knack for knowing how to keep his dribble, which I think goes a long way in making sure you take care of the ball.